Hey everyone, I have a very exciting topic we're going to cover today. I have Dustin from Didco Photography in the studio, and he's going to go over with us everything we have to do to get our house ready for our listing photos. Hi Dustin, thanks for joining us today. No thank you needed. It's a pleasure just to be in your company, and might I add, I love what you did with your hair lately. Please. So, tell me, you've been doing real estate photography for what? 5-6 years now?
Yeah, I've been doing real estate photography now for 5 to 6 years. Probably shot about 2,500 houses in that time, so definitely see my fair share of houses and know what works and what doesn't work.
Wow, that's impressive.
Sure.
So tell me, what are the top things that you would advise agents or sellers do before you come to take their listing photos?
Oh yeah, of course, I'd love to go over that with you. You know, the photos are really the first touch point for all buyers. So it's really important that you get your house set up and that it's good to go, so when I get there to come take the pictures, you have it looking the best that it possibly can. Well, generally, my number one rule is if you haven't used it in the past month or you're not going to use it before you move into your new home, that you can get rid of that from your house.
Sure.
So the ways you can get rid of it are move it into closets, move it into the attic or the garage. Some people I know have even rented storage units to store their stuff temporarily. It also helps because then you get to box up your stuff before you actually move, and it's less stuff you have to worry about packing up once you get into escrow. The second tip I have for you is to fix any visible defects that you know of with the house. So this could be if you have a room that has holes in it from posters hanging up, or a room that never had the paint fully finished, or some people even have fixtures that aren't fully installed. They'll ask me to Photoshop them sometimes, but that's actually illegal because it turns into a false advertising issue, and that's something you definitely want to try to avoid. So your best thing is to just take care of that before I even get there. Now, a common misconception is that people always clean their house like crazy before I get there for photos. You know, they'll clean the windows, they'll deep scrub everything. A lot of that stuff actually won't show up in the photos, but it will help when people come to view your home in open houses and stuff. I would say definitely clean up. You want to do a clean vacuum, make sure there's nothing on the floor, wipe down the counters, wipe down the bathroom. But it doesn't have to be perfect for the photos, although it's never going to hurt if your home is a little bit more clean. Alright, so now that you have the house decluttered, repaired, and cleaned up, the next essential thing for you to do for your photos is to stage it. Some people will hire a staging company. I know Amy Coleman from Spun Design does a great job in Lehigh Valley. But if you don't go that route, there's some simple things you can do to make your photos look better for me. First, you can mow the lawn. There's nothing like a first impression, so you definitely want to make sure that the lawn is mowed and the landscaping is done. Next, you can make the bed. It takes about 2 minutes to do, but it makes a huge difference in the photos. For the kitchen, I would definitely recommend clearing the countertops off. If you have a lot of counter space, you could leave things on there like a Keurig or a microwave or toaster oven, but I definitely would recommend taking most of the stuff off the countertop just so you can see how much space there really is to cook. A hotly debated topic in the real estate community is whether or not to leave family photos up for display in the listing photos. I personally don't have a problem with it. I think that having family photos on the wall actually makes your house feel a little bit warmer, and it feels more welcoming to people that come in. So after you declutter, fix up, clean up, and stage your home, you're pretty much ready to go. But there are a couple things left that you can really do to help your photographer out. One thing a lot of people don't know is that there's all these new kind of light bulbs out there, and they all have a different color. Our eye balances that color, so you can't see it. However, a camera can't balance it as well. So one thing you can do is change all your light bulbs out so they're the same color temperature. The color temperature is that number that you see on your light bulb packages that say 3000K or 2800K or 5600K. They're all a specific color. So you want to make sure all the light bulbs in your house have that same color number. Lastly, something that is often overlooked by both the agent and the seller is that the time of day is very important to your house. Mother Nature plays a big role in the house in that you want to make sure that direct sunlight is hitting the front of your house If the sun's behind your house is going to be cast in a full shadow, which makes it look very dark. Another thing to keep in mind, I know timing is of the essence sometimes with real estate, so you might have to take photos in the rain, but if you can get a nice sunny day instead of a rainy day, that's definitely ideal. Wow, those are some really great tips. You got it all. Brains and looks. Well, Dustin, thank you so much for stopping by and filling us all in on all this very important information about what you can do to get your house ready for listing photos. And thank you again for stopping by. It was my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
All right, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope that Dustin was able to give you some good tips to stepping up your listing photo game. And as always, if you could please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll be sharing more videos with some more useful information in the near future. See you then.